finally got around to working on this excavator. I got the pump in there. Man, got a big old chunk of the plate cut out right here, and then cut the side of the excavator open so that I could back the pump out just enough to get the coupler in. But man, oh man, it's she's a tight fit. She's a tight fit. But it's in there. Pretty stoked about that. Took me a year of working on the gal to get the excavator, and then I've had it for about 2 years now. I still got to put this other motor mount on back there and get a little bit of hardware for it because it was taken apart when I got it. But it's almost an excavator. Pretty darn cool. I'm excited, and that means I can sell my my backhoe. But yeah, this plate right here, this counterweight, bolts up here and here, and comes around here, so you won't see any of that. And then this piece right here, this piece right here goes across here and back, and then across the top of here. So it's possible that I might see, I don't know, maybe a little teeny tiny little gap. Actually, I'm gonna throw it on there and see. Hey, would you look at that? Clearance. Yes, sir. You can't really tell too much, like from this angle you can't. But whatever, I'll put a fucking sticker on it or something, or actually I could put a B to RTV. But yeah, very cool. I'm super stoked. It's been a long time coming. Been a long time coming. I've never even operated one of these before. But this one's got a little 4-cylinder in it. It's only got 2,300 hours on it. Got a windshield wiper. It's got a heater, no AC. Hey, what's going on there? There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, I think once it runs for a little while, I'm going to get a little KO3 turbo off of 1.8 or 2 liter Jetta, and come off of here, put a turbo in here somewhere, and then have the exhaust come back down and get this knocked in there so it's flushed out. Because it is Japanese. You gotta have that ricerness. Toss the front clip on the Wayfarer today, just to, I don't know, make it look like a car again. 19 TDI in there, Volkswagen TDI. So this was the highlight of the day. Well, actually, this is the highlight of the day, but there's another highlight. I found a guy who has a '63 Chevy dump truck, and it ran and drove when he parked it. He owned a construction business, and he said I could have it. And I told him that I was thinking about taking the cab, part of the cab, for my truck, and then putting it back together, you know, because I want to have a dump truck. And he said, really? And I said, yeah, I mean, I really don't want to part the dump truck out so I'm going to do my best not to. I said, you know how it is when you have something, it's like easy to get more of that. And I said, so as soon as I have a 63 Chevy cab, more cabs will probably show up. And he said, you know what? I said, what? And he said, I have 2 dump trucks, 2 63 Chevy dump trucks. And he said, you can have both of them. And he also said that he's got, 160 or 70 acres or something. And he said he's getting too old and he wants to get rid of everything and he's not concerned about money. He said I could pretty much have whatever I want. So I'm going over there tomorrow to look at the dump trucks. One of them, the 63 that I called on, has a 292 6-cylinder and a 4-speed in it with a 2-speed rear. And he said he used to pull his backhoe and equipment trailer with it. So that is really cool. And I told him I don't even have a truck right now. And I told him my trailer was bent. And he's like, well, I got a trailer. And I don't know what he's thinking with the truck too. But I told him I'd really like to. He said the dump truck had to be trailered. And I said, man, I was hoping to just go over there with some gas and a battery and some brake fluid and, you know,